All right, Garrett Johnson here with Havanna Torstensson, and here we are at the Junior Solheim Cup, your first ever Junior Solheim Cup. How does it feel to be out here?
Amazing. It's just a dream that come true. Yeah.
Something that you've thought about for a while, seen other friends of yours playing this, or why do you say a dream?
Yeah, sure. Like when you see all the Swedish players that have played, and yeah, I've just heard that it's so good to be here, and like, yeah, you see all the players that have played in this tournament just play in the Real Solheim Cup. Then, so yeah, it's just a dream.
Speaking of the Real Solheim Cup, we're close by. We're probably about 10 miles away from where it's going to be this week. Are you going to get a chance to watch any of that, or what are you looking forward to on that end as well?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it on Friday and Saturday, I think. So that's gonna be exciting.
Have you been to one in person before at a Solheim Cup?
No, never. So I'm excited.
Yeah, so it's obviously Annika Sorenstam has led so many teams and been a big part of that over the years. But what do you look forward to in terms of players? Who do you look up to in the Swedish game?
I think, I mean, it's four Swedish players there right now, and I think my favorite is Lynn Grant. She have also played here in Junior Solheim, so yeah, I really look up to her.
Do you talk to her much? Would you consider her a mentor at all? Somebody you look up to, or?
Not really. Like Maya is more of a mentor because she have helped like the Swedish golf team, Maya Stark. Yeah, but not Lynn. I don't know her so well, so.
Well, part of your career right now in your teens, who would you look up to, whether it's in the pro game or people around you, coaches? Like, what are some of your mentors?
Mm, that's a good question. Um,
Or do you get a lot of good advice from your parents and other people, other family, or?
yeah, sure. My parents are very important for my yeah, my career, and then like my coaches and all the stuff around me. Like the Swedish golf team is obviously a very huge part of like my career and like yeah, my process. So yeah, I would say them.
Yeah. Well, speaking of big events, we're at one now, but you won the girls' amateur there in England. How special was that to win that?
That was so special because yeah, you also see there like the players who have won that tournament and where they are now, and like all the invites you get from winning the tournament. It's so great.
So, what places are you looking forward to because of those invites?
Yeah, Augusta. Yeah, that's so cool. Like, yeah, I'm just so excited to play there.
What have you seen about it, and have you heard from other Swedes about the golf course, and what is it about Augusta that's special to you?
I just think like all the history and like just to play that course is also a dream that come true, and like play against the best amateurs in the world is also so great.
Well, there's so much going on with big events, and obviously you've played a lot in the team event. You know that earlier this year in Sweden. It was pretty cool that you guys got to play that. How special was that for you? What did you take away?
That was so special because like all the family and yeah, friends and stuff like that were out and supporting, so that was so good, and yeah, just so great to play at home.
And that's another match play event. Like, what is it about match play that you look at and really enjoy? What brings out in your game? What kind of thing does it bring out?
I think it brings out a little bit more of like being in the moment, because like if you lose a hole, it's just like one hole, like one down or something. But in stroke play, you can lose many shots. So I think I could just like play more free and just like be in the moment.
Interesting. Well, speaking of being in the moment, a lot of times self-talk, what we tell ourselves is so important to bounce back from a bad hole, losing a hole. What kinds of things do you tell yourself out there in terms of self-talk?
I think like all those things that are behind, you couldn't do something to them. So just like focus on the things you're gonna do now and the future, because the past you couldn't do something. So just like let it go.
Easier said than done, though,
Yeah,
right? I mean,
it is.
it's easy, I think, to let things linger, and then it affects other holes and other parts
Yeah.
of the round, don't you think?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's so easy. Like, yeah, it is very easy to be like that.
Well, lastly, we're in the States. This is your first time in the U.S. What do you enjoy about this? Like, what are you looking forward to about being in the States and just the rest of this trip?
Mm, I do look forward to like see Washington, the capital, and then to watch the Real Slam Cup. Yeah, and just being in the States is so cool. I think it's a so cool like country and all. Yeah, all things around are so great here.
Just the topography, just the way
Yeah, yeah.
areas laid out?
Yeah, sure. And I mean, yeah, I want to go to college here after like in 2 years. So I just think it's so nice to be here, and I want to live here in the future. So it's so nice.
Do you know where kind of what area you'd like to go to college, or where you want to pursue in these next couple years? Or
I don't really know. I talked to some schools, but I think it's gonna be in the south, like the southeast, because I want to get a good climate, and then I want to have like close to home also. So.
a good climate is in like just something good weather, to something that you can
hot
practice a
weather.
lot.
Yeah, exactly. Because in Sweden it's so cold, like in the winter, snow and stuff like that, and I don't want that.
I know that there's a Swedish player, obviously, Anna Norquist has been a big part of this event over the years. I think of even Ludvig Oberg has had a huge year so far this year. Do you know Ludvig at all, or do you take any inspiration from the way he's been playing?
Yeah, sure. I take inspiration of him. I mean, he's just so great. Like the things he have done the last couple of years, so just so yeah, so great. But yeah, it's so cool because he's so young, and I mean, he wasn't that good when he was like in the national team from the beginning, and just like see his process and like developing. It's so cool to see.
It's awesome. Yeah, he's really kind of growing up in front of everybody's eyes right now. So, Havanna Torstensson, appreciate the time and enjoy the rest of the Junior Solheim.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.